Be absolutely okay with working for
Man, the days are back where it is 6:30 in the morning. It's daylight out. I can wear short sleeves. It's amazing. Okay, so I got this head mount for my 360 camera, and oh my gosh, I've had the most fun with this over the past couple of days. I felt like it's brought the joy of video making into my life in a way that I haven't had in a little while. Hilarious. I think the first time that I made money from making videos was about 12 years ago. There's a site called Upwork, but back in the day, 12 years ago, it was called Odesk. It was a freelance site where you could, get jobs and stuff. And it was some guy's random Bali vacation video. And I was so stoked to get the chance to do it. So I got I think I was getting paid, I don't know, $2 an hour, something like that. I was finding the royalty-free music. I was, playing around with After Effects. I was doing all this stuff. It was not a great video. There was nothing high class about it. But I'm also grateful for those opportunities that I've had. But there are things that I know now that I wish that I had known back then. I foolishly think about how far I would be now if I knew those things then. But that's just the nature of life. But if I could go back and tell myself a few things, here's what I'd say. It's about the journey, not the destination. I'm just kidding. That's not the first one. The first thing that I would say is be absolutely okay with working for free. And this is so hotly debated. I know there's people who get so upset about this and so angry, but the opportunities that you get just learning from just being able to do the work is so incredibly valuable. It makes you earn the knowledge and earn the future dollars that you're going to make. The reps that you put in, the practice is the most valuable resource that you can get when you're starting out. The one other thing that I would say with that is I turned down opportunities because they were not paid opportunities. And those are opportunities that would have made me better, sharper, given me more experience, given me more work to show off to future paying clients. And I have a lot of regret over that. So don't do that. Along with those limitations you have when you start out. If you're inspired by Quentin Tarantino or Nike, you don't have the resources that they have. No matter where you are in this journey, it's important to make what you can make. And don't be discouraged by all the stuff that you can't make. And that's going to completely disrupt and ruin everything for you. And usually, oftentimes, the resources, the ability, creativity, all that stuff, it comes. Speaking of things that you can make, I have a little 4K motion backgrounds pack that I made. I've got 5 free ones, and you can upgrade to the full pack of 60 plus animated backgrounds. I made them all from scratch. They're really helpful for my video editing. So if that sounds helpful to you, check them out in the link below. But when I was back in college taking video classes, one of the things we had to do for the motion graphics class was present our videos on the big screen in front of everybody. There is a very particular critical eye that you have when you're presenting your video up on the big screen in front of other people. And looking back, the stakes are so low. You just had to at least try, and you had to present it. Get somebody to watch your videos with you, physically have them sit next to you. They're watching your video, you're watching your video, they're completely silent. You're thinking to yourself, do they like it? Do they not like it? And then you start thinking, okay, what don't they like? And then you start critically analyzing your video. You stop asking yourself those things when you're editing the video and you've watched through it the 20th time, but when you have that person next to you, all those little questions start flooding your mind, and suddenly you can see your video with this sharpness and clarity that you didn't have before. Here's a super mini tip. When you're editing a video, always duplicate your sequences. There are times where I've had 10 duplicates of a sequence. I'll do version 1, version 1.1, version 1.2, version 1.3, and then I'll do a version 2. If I'm making little changes like that and I'm testing out stuff or I'm experimenting, I'll just duplicate the sequence. I always have that safety of, okay, if I don't like it, I can always go back. The last thing and most important thing when you're being paid and working for people, the thing that they want most is reliability. You're gonna show up, and that you communicate, that you are available. And this doesn't mean you have to be available at all hours of the day, but within reason, within typical working hours. Simple things like, okay, thanks, got it. Or, okay, yep, I understand. Or, sounds good, we got the footage. Little simple things like that give a client so much confidence in you. But if you did the dopest edit, but you had horrible communication, and you were not reliable, you didn't deliver on time, all those things, you're gonna ruin your chances of getting hired again. And don't forget, be kind, be humble, be patient. Don't be prideful, don't be arrogant. And yeah, you'll be okay. Was that okay? Cool. There's nobody there. I don't know why I did that.